What's up, guys? How we doing today? I hope you guys are doing great. We're going to be doing some werewolf hunting, but first, to stop in at the Tangerine. The Tangerine is now my favorite store on Rocktropia. Now, just listening to the music, making sure there's no, what do you call it? Yeah, no live streaming. Just standard sound, the standard beats. So what does the Tangerine store have? It has some arm matrices, it's got chips, it's got crafting components, it's got a whole mess of stuff. Cheapest prices, best service, which I can 100% agree with. And this little robot. I do really like robots. Later. First, let's look in the shop. Look at all this good shit. Holy shit. And when I say, like, when he says, like, cheapest prices, he ain't fucking kidding. Like, let's have a look at the LR45s. They're fucking only 115%. You got the pistols, you got the BPs. Look at them. They're so cheap. So cheap. And the knives, they're pretty cheap too. Where are the swords? Swords? Oh man, the glow. Look at those prices. Look at those prices. Yeah. To quote a thing from Australia, if they say that you could find a weapon for a better price, tell them they're dreaming. And I think this one will do just fine. Just fine. Here you go. I'll give you some PED. Got to keep small businesses up and running. All right. Now, do we want any amps? No, we don't need any amps. We don't need no amps. We're all good. We're all good. We're all good. Now to hunt us some wolfies. Now we are rocking and raring to go. First, we should probably pop some pills while we're, before we get. No. How far away is this? It's like over there. Yeah, they're over there. So what we're going to do is we'll pop some pills once we get a little bit closer. But before we actually get into the hunt, I want to thank my two lovely patrons over on Patreon. Bill Flatter and Devon327 for their pledge of $5 a month. It is greatly appreciated. If you want to support me over on Patreon, you can for as little as $1 a month. Link to that will be in the description. And thank you for your assistance if you do that. If not, leave a like, leave a sub, maybe leave a comment, and that's all I would ever really truly ask for. That's all this kind little Australian would ever need, is those likes, those subs, those comments, those juicy comments. And yeah, while we are on the subject of stuff, one thing that I will also mention that will be happening in the near future is I'm going to start uploading Borderlands 3 videos. Borderlands 3 is a game that I really enjoy. I want to share that love with all of you guys, especially considering Tiny Tina's Wonderland is going to be coming out like next year. So I really want to start putting out some content for a series that I absolutely adore. So we're going to start off with doing a Let's Play, probably either with the Operative or the Gunner, maybe the Beastmaster or Siren, but I'm currently doing a separate playthrough of the Siren, so I don't really want to start another one, but the Gunner looks pretty fun, the Operative is pretty interesting, so we're going to be doing that. So if you can, be sure to support me with that content, as well as the Dead Frontier content that will also be coming out. And let's get into this hunt. First, we're going to pop some of them pills, and we want to make sure that we have our... where is it? Here it is. We want to track our slayage of the wolfos, because we really want to kill the wolfos. Now, we've got 100 PED. We'll see how we go. There's no guarantee that we're going to do anything overly spectacular, but what we will do is we will kill werewolves. And hopefully we get a global as well. Like, if we can get a global, like 10 out of 10. See, the thing is, the werewolves, like the last couple of times the last time I globaled with the werewolves, I actually got a really cool shotgun, which I used in a hunt, and it was absolutely divine. So maybe we can get something akin to that shotgun. Who knows? And one of the cool things, now that I know that these werewolves do tend to drop shotguns and stuff like that, they do drop stuff. I'll be able to keep an eye out for... Speaking of, is that it? Holy... You know, speak and ye shall fucking receive, ladies and gentlemen. Speak and ye shall fucking receive. I got a nice little shotgun. It's not that big of a damage, obviously. It's literally a level 0, but it's just a cool looking gun. It is a cool looking freaking shotgun. It's got like this pistol grip, it's got the stock. It just looks really cool. So we got one of those. That was a nice little mini of what, like 12, 13 PED. Maybe, just maybe, we're going to be in for a global tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Just maybe. But either way, we got a nice little cool shotgun. And I do believe the shotgun that I got last time was a level high, like a few levels, like few things higher. I think it was doing around 16 DPS, something like that. So we're going to sit back, we're going to see what happens, and we're just going to enjoy ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, we shall, receive something amazing. That is always the want, that is always the need, to get that sweet, sweet loot. And I actually remembered seeing a comment about, like, someone asking me whether I, have played and whether or not I indeed like Borderlands. And yeah, I like Borderlands. Fun fact, Borderlands 1 got me through 90% of the depression that I had in my early teen years. See, because of my neurological bullshit, I go through these sort of weird stages in life where, like, they're just crippling depression. Absolute crippling depression, right? And it is nonsensical in every sense of the word. It is nonsensical. There's not a lot of bullshit happening, but it is still crippling, right? But, and this is the big old schmelly but it did happen. But I had Borderlands 1 had come out a little bit before that, and I was thoroughly enjoying myself. It was one of those games where I could just play and enjoy and not need to worry about anything. I was able to dive and really dive in and almost get completely immersed in the world. From first arriving at trying to remember the first town. It's been so long. And I'm so used to seeing things like Sanctuary and stuff like that. Like when you first arrive at the first destination on Pandora, which I'm gonna have to replay through Borderlands 1 again because it's been so long. But from arriving at the town and just realizing how good the gunplay was, and then going through doing all the quests, getting all the missions and things, and there's like various bounties and all that sort of stuff, and I know they're all there's no random stuff, though I am hoping that there is more random stuff, just random scripted things that you can do in Borderlands 3. I want to say I'm maybe halfway through-ish? Maybe halfway through the story on my Sirens, so I wouldn't mind, I really wouldn't mind playing through it, like, in a Let's Play, like, in a gameplay, series. That way I can catch and then keep my own experiences with it from essentially when I end up helping Jacobs, because right now I'm helping the Jacobs, and I've only just started the Jacobs series of missions. I finished the Atlas stuff and all that sort of stuff, and I opened the first vault, which was... That was fun. That was interesting. I have no idea how many other vaults there actually are that I'm going to be opening. I know there's at least 2, but there's probably far more. So I'm going to be doing a Let's Play with my... I'm not sure which one I'm going to be using, but I'm going to be doing a Let's Play and like a few other things, like little bits and bobs. I'm going to be doing some Borderlands 3 content. And then, of course, when Tiny Tina's Wonderland comes out, I'm going to be doing stuff for that as well. And it works with my... sort of what I've got going, the whole, you know, shoot and looter sort of thing. Like as when you're a hunter, right? When you're a hunter in Tropia Universe, it's basically what you're doing. You're a shooter, you're a looter. You're shooting and looting. When you're playing Dead Frontier 2, or Dead Frontier 1, indeed, the whole thing is shoot and loot. Borderlands, shoot and loot. Even like Destiny, shoot and loot. There's a lot of different stuff. It's just shoot and loot. And I wouldn't mind checking out Destiny 2 and seeing if that's any good as well. Like there's a whole lot of different stuff that I'm gonna be, doing. But Borderlands is definitely one of those ones that I'm gonna be like just sinking my teeth into and really having a good go at, just smashing through, enjoying the shit out of it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun for me, and I really do hope that you guys come along for the ride as well. And if you do, I appreciate it. I really do. Being able to, like, for people to not only watch my Entropia stuff, but like also watch my other gameplay videos, it really does help me feel a little bit more confident in putting out other content as well. Because, you know, like, I could do the same old stuff, but it gets boring for me. And if it gets boring for me, it's going to get boring for you guys. Which is why I've moved away from Calypso for a good long while. I reckon I'm going to be sticking around on Rocktropia for a little while, because there's just a lot more stuff about Rocktropia that I personally find very cool, and I'm able to play a little bit also for free, which is really nice. Being able to play for free on days where I don't want to spend any money, it is a little bit of a blessing. Little bit of a blessing. But you know what? You know what we're gonna need to do? We're gonna need to get ourselves a... We're gonna need to get ourselves a fancy little, what do you call it? Thumbnail image. We're gonna need to get that thumbnail image, so we're gonna... And we're going to go... 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We'll just nab a few. There we go. We happy snapped a few. You know, it's all good. We happy snapped a few shots. Time to move ourselves back to our original camera position. There we go. We're all good. We're all good. Oh, and they're so cool. The cool thing about Borderlands 3 that I'm so happy, there's so much extra content. Like, you have the normal game, but like the initial story, but then there's so many extra freaking DLCs. And I can't believe I haven't gotten into it until, like, you know, really recently. I mean, I bought it a little while back, but I just didn't get into it, mainly because I was going through this huge slump and I just wasn't playing anything. But now that I've been playing Borderlands just for the sake of enjoying playing video games again, and also, you know, Entropia Universe and Dead Frontier 2, and just enjoying myself, it makes me want to record... It makes me want to record Let's Plays again, and record more action-filled sort of games, yeah? Like, more story stuff, because it is like, story-driven action stuff is... I love it. Absolutely love it. It is... it's hard to describe. It just tickles a part of me that, you know, it just makes me smile. Like whenever I'm able to, hey, focus lens components. Very nice indeed. But it just makes me, it just, you know, brings a lot of joy, and it makes me very happy to be able to, well, just enjoy a game for a change. I mean, I enjoy games, don't get me wrong. I fucking love gaming's pretty much my whole thing. It's something that I've loved for ever since I was little, but like getting back in and enjoying games again, like not just I do this because I'm depressed and I'm trying to escape, but genuinely sitting down and just enjoying things, like enjoying a werewolf hunt, like, you know, hunting werewolves. That's, to me, that's fun. Like hunting werewolves. There's going to be a whole, like, there's also zombies and stuff, so we're going to be doing, like, a zombie hunt at some point as well. We're going to go through and we're going to mow down a bunch of zombros, and that's going to be cool. And yeah, if only we can find a more powerful, like, if only we can get, the Redux Zombie Killer series of shotguns are designed to conserve ammo. Conserve ammo. I mean, yeah, I can kind of see. Like, they're doing a decent amount per second. But, you know, conserve ammo, I don't know. It's designed to conserve ammo, I guess? Maybe. The durability is excellent, though, so that's going to be good. Tier increase, I mean, it doesn't really matter with weapons of this sort of low level, I guess, I'll say. Yeah, weapons that are of this sort of low levels sort of area. Look at them all! Like, if I had a far more powerful weapon, I'd just fucking mow these pricks down, but sadly, it's just, I'm just not at that sort of uber level to just be coming along and, you know, shooting or hacking and slashing at a shitload of werewolves. It's just not something I'm able to do. Not at this level anyway. Maybe when I'm like uber level, like once I'm like level 100 or I'm, you know, I'm doing like 100 and something damage per second, maybe then I can come out and just like mow them all down and just maybe. Oh, that would be the day though. That would be the bloody day. Well, we got a good lot of them around, and they're not really doing any damage to my armor, but sorry, not doing any damage to me, but they're probably, yeah, it looks like they're chewing through my armor just a little bit, but I didn't repair it again. I didn't repair it before I came out on this hunt. That's so dumb. So dumb. So dumb. But that's okay. That's okay. You want to know why? Because we are hunting werewolves. We don't need to worry about the little itty-gritty things. We are hunting some wolfies, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. But we do want to drag these guys back this way just a little bit because I don't want to get too fucking swarmed. Little bit swarmed, yeah, fine, but too much swarmed? No, I don't really want to be too much swarmed. Thank you very much, sunshine. Let's just see how we're doing loot-wise. So 7, 14. We're not doing all too good. I'll put it that way. Like, we're doing okay, but you know what we really need is we need like a global or like maybe one more mini to sort of break even. Which, not quite a mini, but oh yeah, anything over 5 PED you can kind of class as a mini, but it's not really enough. Really depends on the amount that you spend though. But I mean 5 PED, that's not bad. There we go. There we go. 20, oh, what is that? 23? 24? 24. That's 24 PEDs, and that will probably end up tipping us into Happy Town by the end of this hunt. We might even get ourselves a global. You never know. We've still got 30 PED to go. You never know. There's always a chance. There's always a chance something really good will happen. But you just never fucking know. Now, when I do my Borderlands series, like what I'm going to be starting that probably tonight. I need to figure out how I'm going to be doing it. Like, I'll probably end up needing to cut out, like, travel and fluff and all that sort of stuff and just leave a lot of the fun combat. But there's also a lot of banter in the game as well. Jesus Christ. We're going to start moving ourselves back. Because look at them all. Yeah, we're going to start moving back. Because holy shit balls, there's a lot of them. God, there are a lot of you. Bunch of fornicators. Like, they are hardcore breeders. These guys are hardcore breeders. Holy shit. But, I mean, you know, that's their choice. If they want to live that way, that's fine. But, I won't be. I've got enough kids, thank you very much. I have 2 of them. I don't need any more than 2. I am all good with the 2. It's not like back in the day where, like, you have, like, 20 kids because, you know, 17 are gonna fucking die of dropsy. You know, it's not like that. It's not like that anymore. It's not that. Like, I know I think my great-grandparents or something like that, they had, like, a whole bunch of kids. I can't remember. Like, I have family members everywhere. They're all over the shop. They're just fucking everywhere. You can't get rid of them. They're everywhere. They're everywhere, man. So it's like a running joke in my family. Like, if you meet someone, make sure you check their family tree to make sure they're not related to you because there's just fucking that many around. I think when my great uncle, I think it was my great uncle John, when he passed away, my sister went to his funeral with my mum, and one of the you know, boys there that, you know, they were kind of flirtatious a little bit, was there. And it's like, oh, how did you know him? It's like, oh, he was my granddad. How did you know him? He's my uncle. They're like, oh shit. And then there's the whole, did you do? No, we didn't do nothing. Like, literally nothing. It was just thoughts, and then that went right out the window. Oh, man. So, you know, always check your lineage. Always check family trees. If you know that your grandparents or great-grandparents had a lot of kids, make sure you're checking them family trees. Because you don't want to end up with kids with webbed fingers. Like, it's just not... You don't want that. I mean, it'll make it easier in a flood. They can just swim, but then you need to, like, ask why they're blind and all that sort of stuff, because, you know, that happens in certain inbred families. There's a lot of blindness. There's a whole lot of bad shit that happens in inbred families. Luckily, my wife is not a part of my family tree, except for being my spouse. That's all she is connected to my family as, is my wife, making that horrible, horrible choice to decide to say yes when I said, would you like a ring? Would you like to stay with me? And she was like, yeah, sure, why not? Because, you know, that's just how it works. Alright, so we are almost done skis with our hunt skis, and I want to say, like, just looking at this, and the shotgun, we at least made back our ammunition. Like the PED cost of our ammunition, which is good. Looking at everything else, we probably got back a little bit extra. Maybe? We'll have to have a proper look after we finish the hunt, though. Once we finish the hunt, we will have a proper look and we will figure it all out. I'm hoping we can whittle down these guys just in case there is a, you know, fat global in one of them. We don't want to waste it on the fucking turret. Because, you know, screw you, Mr. Turret. But there's only a few left, so we'll shoot them down, shoot them dead, and if need be, we'll, you know, convert ammo and all that sort of stuff. But Oh, yeah, and they just spawn, so, yes. Yes, 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 yes. It's not really the best thing under the sun, is it? It's not really the best thing under the sun. But we got a shotgun. That's always a plus. I'm really keen to use this shotgun at some point. Maybe we'll do like a vixen rush hunt at some point. We'll just blow away, or we'll go on a rampage and we'll just blow away a lot of rock tropians. That could also, prove to be somewhat fruitful. And we are going to just drag these guys over to the to the turret. Because I don't think we'll have enough. Like, we might have enough, but I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Turret, do your thing. Cheers, bro. Greatly appreciated. Alright, now let's have a look at what we've got here. So what is that? That's like, about 8. Something like... It's about 8 in decay. So that's not too bad. We'll pop all this good shit in. Ah, that's right. I didn't put my vibrant sweat in the thing. That's okay. So I didn't do any sweating. Go home, Entropia. You're drunk. 121. So even if we say 10 PED for like the decay across all of my stuff from that one hunt, we're still coming out with, at least minimum break even, maybe profiting by a couple of PED in TT value. And then, you have a couple of things that are, a little bit higher in markup value. Like, if we can look at these focus lens, I think they're like, yeah. How good? Round about 150%. That's not bad, man. That's not bad. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for today, guys. If you did indeed enjoy this video, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new, and zombies next time, yeah? Let's hunt some zombies next time. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!